So, just sitting here this morning, and I noticed this little tree that I got back here is this is right off of my back porch. But I noticed this little tree is dying all of a sudden, and it wasn't like this yesterday. But then I started thinking, well, why is it dying? What's causing it to die? And I thought, well, my landlord is kind of a jerk. Focus, focus. My landlord's kind of a jerk, and she likes to send her hedgemen over, and they like to cut down all of our. Excuse my backyard. It's kind of a mess. I've pulled everything out. I'm cleaning up all the spiders and all the crazy stuff. But anyways, and that's where our pool once sat. And my father bought my kids a pool for the summer last year, and then our landlord just came at us and told us to get rid of it, that it was killing the grass. And I said, okay, fine, whatever. We kept it up for like a week after she told us, because we had literally just put it up. And I wanted my kids to at least get the benefits of it for just a little while. And of course, come back out here, I start to drain it, and I'm getting phone calls, messages, text messages actually saying, if you don't get that thing out of there right now, we're going to do something about it, right? Well, I come out here and there's a little bit of water in it that just can't drain, so I have to pump it out or whatever. And I noticed that there's a big huge gash in it, and I was like, well, where'd that come from? And upon inspection, you can see a puncture mark and then a slice. So somebody literally came back in our backyard and cut our pool just so we wouldn't be able to put it up again or do anything with it. And I was just going to put it out on Craigslist and sell it, since we couldn't use it. There's nothing we could do. Well, anyways, so I thought to myself, I was like, well, what is causing this? Maybe they came back here because they like to spy on us. And so they come and they cut down all this beautiful greenery that you see here. This is all pretty much new from this year. They come and cut it all down, right? They come and cut it all down. All that over there used to be fully grown, right? And that helps me and my wife have some privacy back here because we don't have fences or whatever, and it keeps it from our neighbors. Well, anyways, so they come and cut it down, and I was mad. They just show up unannounced. And I thought, well, maybe they come back here and poison this stuff. But then I was like, well, it's only on the top. And, it's dying a little bit down there. But for the most part, none of these are dying over here really like that. But this is just dead. And it wasn't like this yesterday. It wasn't like this at all yesterday. So I got to thinking, I was like, well, what could it be? And I remember I hung this bug zapper up here, right? I hung this bug zapper up here, and it was working a week ago, but then it quit, and it was only the light. And I was like, man, me and my daughter had to bounce out of here because it was literally just attracting. I mean, I seen giant freaking flying ants. I was like, wow, I've never seen flying ants that big. Anyways, so I started thinking, I was like, well, could it be? I mean, this is ultraviolet light inside there, that attracts the bugs. But it doesn't have the interior, the interior in there. You see that wire? It's not zapping the bugs, right? So it's just attracting all the bugs. So we had an influx of ginormous bugs come, and so it made me and my daughter have to abandon ship out here. Anyways, I got to thinking, it's like, could that have killed it? Like, what's going on? So, I guess this UV light, just straight up killed this tree. Probably too much for it. I don't know. I mean, I thought UV light was good to a degree, And we only had it on for a couple days. I left it on all night, one night, while it was actually zapping bugs. And then the next night I noticed it wasn't making any noise, and, like popping noises and whatever. So there's that. But anyways, got my little crystal station. I've been cutting crystals What do you got there, little bug? What you doing? You gonna grab a hold, dude? Grab a hold. Alright. If you can dry out, you'll survive. If not, when I come back, you'll be dead. I don't know. Anyways, I'm starting to cut my crystals down and starting to carve them up, and I'm gonna use this water. I'm gonna clean this one out. This is junk. All the bugs fell down in there from that bug zapper, but I'm gonna be using that water as a base instead of salt water for my so-called Baghdad battery. And that's gonna be the Baghdad battery. I'm gonna cut that apart. I'm gonna fill that with a paste, and then put a carbon rod down in the middle of it, and then run my pole off the bottom. And I'm gonna try to power my little shop here. I'm gonna get 5 or 6 of these in line, and I'm gonna put capacitors in between to push force out, and then hopefully my Tesla coil will charge the batteries up. So, all right, well, there's that. Let me know.